Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and we are back in Age of Wonders 4. Last time we started this is the newest DLC. It has been really tough so far, and we are going to continue this and see what we can get done. So, without further ado, let's see, seasons... 2 out of 6 Fey Court provinces claimed. Fey Court provinces? What does he mean by that? Hold on, if I click on it, it'll show me? More of the Mist. Is that what he's talking about? Okay. So, right here. He's got those two. I guess you have to completely surround this and get those. Alright, and then Ancient Obelisk activated. Alright. So, in the meantime here, let's see. Did they already move this turn? They did. And... did I have a third army with them, or was it just the two of them? Let's see, where is my list of armies? Okay, I guess I just had the two. Okay, so... are we strong enough to hit this guy's capital, is the next question. Good morning. Good morning, Evelynti. Let's check the... there's an upgrade somewhere on this tree that makes it to when you are... pillaging provinces, that it's faster? There was. That's it right there. Okay, yeah, we're not anywhere close to that. Yeah, it would take 2 turns to do that. Okay, and this one... right there. Respond to hero's offer to join. I can get another hero. This would take all of my money if I did this right now. This is Wolf Yeti. Oh, what's up? Where's the Guild Wars 2 content? It was all day yesterday. That's where it is. We did that all day yesterday. See. Resets. Let's do that. And still cooking some new troops. Alright, no governor set here. Fortifying governor. Each quarry. Where's the underground one? Alright, I guess we could do that. Alright, end turn. Why? Oh, I just realized some of my troops are saying that they're going to take damage in here. Living Forest. Okay, so this guy has something in his area that is damaging me each turn. Save game before this movement. Alright, start siege. Add siege projects on the city. Do a raiding party. Do I want onagers? Let's just harass the defenders. Okay, and this one, you just wait. Tavern production is done. Let's get granary. And this one finished making a storehouse. do tavern there. This one can expand. Farm there. And then production needs something to work on. Let's do markets. And we're basically out of money. Okay, we got a new choice to make. Unit research is faster. Drive stations gain plus stability income. Let's do specialized troops. Signature skill. Let's do initiative nature for that one, and then that. Alright, one of our scouts found some astral things. I don't think we've used any of these yet. My understanding is if I go to use mana in combat, but I don't have enough mana, I can pull from the echoes. Oh, good lord. While the rebels valiantly stand their ground against the Duathide's disciples, thick mists creep down the burrow dens once more, foreboding new ill. Scatter, little Polari, while you can, the insidious words of Arachna resound from the mists. Did you think you could truly challenge the lords upon Witherbloom's throne? They granted you sanctuary, protected you from the cruel wizards beyond, but oh how naughty Duatha's children have become. I've observed the pitiful struggles of the other disciples long enough, she continues, while the shape of a large stag appears beside her. They gave me time to spin my threads, weave my spells. Now what does a spider do when her victims are caught in her trap? Arachna asks as the scourge of winter reveals its terrible visage. She feasts. The weaving mistcrawlers gain the Fey-touched transformation. Defend the rebellion from Arachna's forces. Oh wow. So like a bunch of armies appeared underground by my ally that's down there. Okay. Alright, one more turn on the siege. And should I make another troop right now? Start making like a spell shield. Alright, not much to do on that one. Oh, where did he get this? Okay. Suddenly he's got a lot of troops. Alright, I'm gonna hit auto, and this is probably gonna go terrible, and we're gonna see what he does. Alright. Retry, so he's got almost 50% more guys than I do. He doesn't have ballistas. That's good. That's one less thing for me to deal with. Let's see. Hex Pact. Alright. I'm gonna put Hex on their leader so it starts debuffing him. Heal that. Alright. And enter. Your War Golem, the strong core of your army, is moderately damaged, though. Yeah, I can heal that. Looks like he's got a few healers, too. Oh, some of my stuff is immobilized. Still only got 2 spells. Well, the Hex is doing a lot of debuffs on that guy. Oh, crud. I messed up. I thought that was a ranged attack. That was a melee one. I did not mean for her to go forward like that.
Fire tornado, please.
Wrong game for that. Thank you, Cagman. Is that the summon? Yeah. Okay. Is this the once per battle? Yeah. Okay, that takes care of that. Wow, a miss. Okay. Sap Strength. Weaken those. Arcanist can't get close enough to do anything. Shield on him. Ow. When is Guild Wars time? I streamed 9 hours of Guild Wars yesterday. I do it every Tuesday, and when there's like new content, I do a lot of it at those times as well. So like when a new patch comes out, I usually stream it for like a week straight or so. But today I will be streaming other games. Unleash the beast on the Griffin. Give it some buffs. That one's still immobilized. Suitor can't reach anything. Lost a frontline unit. That's not good. Morning Mug surprised me. Thought you would be doing PvP rush this game with school day. Yeah, Sorry, too many words trying to leave my face at the same time. I stream Guild Wars 2 on Tuesdays. On other days, I do variety stuff. We average about 100 games a year on this channel. Right now, our morning game, we're working on Age of Wonders 4, which is what you can see right here. That's a lot of damage to the giant. Nice. Okay. Giant's dead. There's still a lot of stuff left, though. Is my stream lagging or is this game pushing your hardware? Oh, it is not pushing my hardware at all. You might have some lag, I guess. I should have done that polymorph at the beginning of the turn, not at the end. Lost a polearm. That guy. Do you think Yours 3 will contain some form of PvP and will be a world that they will spend the next decade on trying to balance? I hope it will have something. What type of hero is that? A defender. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, my wish list for Guild Wars 3 does include some form of PvP or World v World. I do want that. Snap strength. How did their giant just get back up? I killed that guy. What the heck? That's not good. That is not good at all. How are you alive? Resurgence. When the unit dies in combat, it's revived at the end of the combat if they are victorious. Okay, that's not it. Undying. When killed, will revive with 50% of its total hit points. Once per battle. Dang it. I didn't see that. Also, he just retaliated against an attack that was behind him? Bruh. He's got two heads. Yeah, he does. It's one of the giant options. Okay, Giant's dead again. If I do that, it'll blast my leader. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got here. Blind that. Okay, kill their hero unit. Mike, enjoyed your new Warframe story video. Are you going to post a follow-up with "This is why we can't have nice things" that explains why you stopped? So I said that if the video does well, that I could make more. Hold on. Cancel Hexpack. I used the first 5 hours of me playing Warframe, like that footage, to make that video. So I've got like another 35 hours of footage that I haven't used yet. So I absolutely could make more of those if it does well. So kind of waiting to see how the video performs. But it is doing better than I originally hoped, so that's already a good thing. Who's that? Cabo, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. A little worried about the War Golem's health. Looks like some of them are hitting the spider now. This guy's close to routing. God, these spam roots are so annoying. Alright, decompose. Sap strength. Grace. Armor buff. Dire penguins. And they can't move because they're immobilized. Dang it. these can't move either. Lame. Soothing Mist. That guy. Alright, so these guys are immobilized, so all they can try to hit is this. Good morning, all. Good morning. Okay, that is one of their troublesome targets down. Teleported. Get rid of that. These guys are a bit low. Back them up. Do what they can there. Units. Alright, ferry. Target cannot be affected. Oh, I guess every possible debuff that Fairy Dust could put on this guy is already on that guy. Okay. Mug, are you gonna try AC Black Flag Remastered? Probably at some point. I've played 4 Assassin's Creed games, and honestly, they were all okay. But I've had a lot of people tell me that Black Flag was like the best one ever. So, yeah, it seems like it's got a good reputation. Alright, so I want to continue killing as many of them as possible, so I'm going to auto it and try to chase down their runners. Wait, what? I thought they were all running, but I guess maybe he was immobilized because of the entangling thing. I was surprised to see him shoot at me there. summon an elephant. The last one? Alright. Nice. So we lost 2 frontline units, which is unfortunate, but we killed 15... We killed a lot of enemy stuff. You have captured an enemy unit. A raider. Sure. Demolishing book. Skirmisher of Cleansing Flame. Am I doing the story realm? Yes. Okay, so we've beaten this city down. Question now is, what do we do with it? Could try to vassalize it, and we'd have to keep an eye on it and make sure that no one could recapture it, or could burn it down just for gold. Let's try... Let's try to vassalize it. I am still taking damage each turn from Living Forest. What is causing that? I assume it's something in this city's domain. Save game, move here. Okay, it's not hitting him if he's there. Okay. Training regimen is done. Let's do commander's call. Hero leveled up. Let's reset her skills. I am a big fan of this one. So when she hexes something, this does 10 morale damage to it each turn. So eventually the target, like, routes and runs off the battlefield. It's just, like, a different way of defeating an enemy besides just pure damage. Let's get regenerating support. Can't get any of the adept stuff yet, so let's hang on that. Give them a lightning wand. Let's see. I can start casting Demonic Hunger to buff the race. Don't have enough money for that. Signature skill. Yep, we know. Alright. Alright, where is the underground? I mean, they... Oh man, there's the 2 tier 5 deer. So they need me to go down here and try to save. I don't think I can save those in time. Like, one, that's a really tough fight, and two, it's like on the other end of the map and underground. So in the underground area, the guy in the middle of the map, if he is defeated, I lose this map. But he's surrounded by 4 allies, but 2 of those allies are getting beat up right now. Let's see. Okay, so enemies are powering up again. It is now summertime. Sandstorms and heat. Okay, one more turn until that is vassaled. Just going to stand there just to make sure that some unit can't come in and interrupt it. Granary. If I build the crypts, we've got 2 dead enemy heroes we could throw in there. Prison cells, we have 1, so it's not going to be a massive bonus. Let's do Town Hall. Palisade walls. Not enough. Can't do that yet. Trade proposal. They want 40 gold, they give mana and a gift. No. Decline. Bounty, your domain was invaded. No! Dang it. Bro, where did that come from? Shoot. It is going to take many a turn to get an army over there to deal with that. Really need teleporters. Really need teleporters. Advanced logistics. Teleporter infrastructure. We're not there yet. Okay. We got this guy. Let's see. I need another Whispering Stone. Okay. Yeah, this is rough. It's just, it's 1 high-level hero and 2 mid-level troops. But getting over there in time is going to be the problem. Commander's Call. Illusory Feast. Corrupt Pack. Oh, let's get Corrupt Pact. Spell Ready Demonic Hunger. So now as my units kill enemies, they get buffs. Respond to heroes offer to join. Ranger. But he starts with a sword and net for his weapon set. Odd choice. Alright, reset. Let's do sniper shot, skirmisher training, and that. Signature skill available. That's the one that I'm waiting on. Adept. Food shortage, yep. Free city declared war on you. What? I don't even know you. Under siege. Domain evaded, yep. Okay. Alright, in 1 second, adjust the thermostat. Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, I did road building with that front unit to try to get them as far as possible. Oh, dang it. If I had upgraded advanced logistic... Oh, shoot. Is that going to really matter? Hang on a second. Hold on. Do you want to say... No. I'm going to reload to the beginning of that turn. Because every step matters to try to get there in time to save that city. Okay, so before we do anything, we do the... Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the end of the last turn, not the beginning of the new turn. Okay. Okay. So, now we get advanced logistics, so it takes less movement to travel on roads. And we can travel all the way there this time. Okay, so we can go much further now. Palisade walls. Mint. Alright, so they're gonna break down the walls of that city this turn, and I'll just hit auto. So then they will start either absorbing it, burning it down, or trying to vassalize it. One of the three. Volt Weaver of the Huntsman. Oh, it's a staff. Does bonus damage to animals. Okay. Okay. We have saved this city from destruction. Let's grab that. Alright. What is next? Okay, so this city got taken by an enemy. could go underground there, but that puts me up there. Still pretty far from everything. Oh man, we really need teleporter infrastructure. This map is so big. Oh, at some point, wait, no, it does say occupied. Okay, I guess I'm just not showing the unit up there. Okay, orders required. Okay, next turn I can start making that. Okay, another soother. You wait. That's done. Okay, this one can expand. Do a farm there. Alright, end turn. Soren Boltwing lost their throne city. Let's see, where's the underground map? Oh, Hooftop is friendly again. Okay. Okay, there's an enemy stronghold down here. Okay, this guy is waiting on more troops. Spire here is done. Why can I not rush a blacksmith? I need 2 quarries there. Okay. Alright, mint. So now we can train Spellbreakers. Target enemy units in a 1 hex radius lose positive effects and sustain damage. Or Cosmic Bolts. Alright, I'll make a Spellbreaker. Let's see, hero leveled up. Let's get Protective Wild Growth. Not doing any of that at the moment. Actually, hold on, where's the, Oh, I guess I'm still researching it. I was looking for Corrupt Pact, but it's not ready yet. Okay, gain gold per unit tier of the units killed in combat, or... Tier 3, 4, and 5 units gain 5 hit points for each tier 1 and 2 in the army. Tier 1 and 2 units gain XP per turn for each tier 3, 4, and 5 in the army. I think I'll take Battlefield Looting. Upkeep from unit enchantments reduced by 20%, or create a random magic material near your throne city. Let's do Rite of Conjuration. Is that what we got? The Tranquility Pool? I wish it gave some kind of notification. Oh, there it is. Tranquility Pool acquired. Okay, yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, I wish we got a notification. It's like, you did. Hooftop liberated from the Disciples of the Dwathaday. Okay. Nice to know that the AI is trying to defend itself. Or my AI teammate, anyway. Because it was at the other end of the world for me. What's the plan for tonight? Probably finishing The Last of Us 2. So finishing the last of The Last of Us games. And then... what was the other one? Going to try Spiritfarer, which was a game that was voted for very heavily on the recommendations page. Okay, hold on. Is there any enemy armies near my stuff before I make a move here? Doesn't look like it. Sharpened orb. How do you sharpen an orb? Let's see. Could vassalize this one also. There's not much there. Can I get another Whispering Stone right now? I don't see a way to currently get another one. There's one there, a bit up in the dark area. Short version, no. I cannot easily reach another Whispering Stone right now. Where's Diplomacy? So I could take a stone from these guys and move it over. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so that'll become a vassal next turn. And that's still cooking, you just wait. Alright, Corrupt Pact is done. Okay, and we can pick a new tome right now. Burning Passion. Ideally, something that gives some order affinity so that we can start getting that. Abjuration gives 1 order affinity, and it's one of the new tomes. Let's try that one.
The novice of the arcane is often captivated by spectacle, mistaking flame and storm for mastery. Yet the greatest magic is that which protects us from the forces of evil. No fire or lightning can undo a curse. No blizzard can fully shield those beside you. And no forbidden power will keep the ones you love by your side.
Let's get Conjure Pylon. So we can get an Adept thing now. So we'll get Adept of Astral. Let's get Death Ward. Is that Mistwalker campus sending stuff soon? In turn. Okay, so now we're gonna go to diplomacy and go to these guys and withdraw Whispering Stone and give it to these. Wait, I still have one more. Where's this? New heir arrives in 2 turns. Huh? Oh. Okay, that's what's going on. Alright, so apparently this city, which I took from the giant guy, he's taking it back right now. Alright. Merge those together. Okay. Mint is done. What do we do next here? Bathhouse. Okay, Evoker's Abode is done. Stone Conjurer. Obscurum can expand. Another forester there. The Fey Woods is better for every forest around it. Five days in a row at work, I get someone with the IQ that is equal to the temperature of Russian winter. Are you just bringing out the best in people, Celix? For now, I can put that there. Alright, hero leveled up. Who is this? The Warlock. Two turns until he's done wrecking that city, so I might be able to get there in time. I'll find out. You can't build roads in enemy players' territories, but I already have some roads going right up to the edge of this. Ooh, okay, we're gonna do this on manual. We don't want to lose 3 units if we can avoid it. Ow. Okay, Hex. Dire Penguin. Have them consume that flora to heal. Nothing else they can do right now. Try to weaken him. Nice. Okay, that landed. Just wait. All right. Web attack. Transfer life to that target, and then the giant. Unleash the beast on the penguins. So this time we're going to remember that the giant comes back to life. One thing you can do that can sometimes stop that is just stand on top of the body, and it can't get up because the square is occupied until you move. I will see if that works with his talent. Polymorphed that into a little critter. See if I can kill it while it has terrible armor. Alright, nice. Was able to kill that while it was weak. Blind. Try to stun it. Success. Do I need... No, nothing in range of this unit needs healing right now. Slowed. Distracted. net. See, and this is the AoE heal thing. I'll do that right there. Also gain some morale from that. Giant did an ice spell on my spider. These guys are shooting my front line. Okay. Fairy dust. Heal those. Resisted fairy dust. Okay. Dire penguins took out his gargoyles. That was some good damage. Alright, decompose. Alright, got the giant. I gotta make sure. Okay. Alright, you move there. Not positive if this is gonna work. There's some units, if you stand on top of their body, then they can't, like, reanimate. But we'll see if it works with this specific unit. Alright, Soothing Breeze. Can you decompose the giant after it dies to keep it down? Maybe. I just used decompose, so it's on cooldown for sure. But that's another idea, yeah. Oh wow, that hurt a lot. I'm concerned about these guys turning around and killing this ranger. Okay, they opted to do something else. Blind him. Like that. Soothing Breeze. Soothing Breeze. What? Oh my god. Couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do. Distracted. Okay, so he had Slip Away. Slip Away once per battle will teleport you a short distance and give you a very small heal when you're about to die. He had that and it just went off. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Is that the tile? That's the tile. Alright, you take over standing there. I feel like they still have a chance to kill one of my units. Yeah. Alright, so we just lost one of the shield guys. Alright, at this point I think we can just run them over, so we're going to do that, hit auto. But originally, the auto thing said that we were going to lose 3 or 4 units, so this is still better than what it predicted. Oh, wait, stop. I just realized I moved the, while it was on auto, it moved the unit that was standing on the giant. I usually don't play with Heavy Nature or Toma Season, so I don't really know what Decompose does. It would be cool if it kept regenerating units from coming back. Decompose is a ritualist ability, and it deletes a corpse and then puts regeneration on all your units. It's also, it takes 0 action, so you can decompose and do something else in the same turn with a Rit character. I think they're getting away. Alright, so lost 1 unit. Have the option to take his Dune Rider Scout. I don't need that. Let's give this armor to the Ranger. Spell shield. Okay, so we saved this city. I think I can't give them another Whispering Stone until they get a new heir. Alright, so if we want to get rid of Orange so that he can't do this again, his remaining cities I know of are those 2 right there. We'd have to go take those out. mint. Let's get the item forge. I'd like to make a different weapon for the ranger than the sword plus net he started with. Alright, Corrupt Pact. Target free city has its relations to other rulers reduced by 200, and 80% of its food income is given to your cities. So... hold on a sec. Where's a free city that doesn't even like me right now? Albade. Alright. Oh. Does that not work? Okay. Try safe ward? Ugh. Alright, so we're now leeching that guy's food. How much mana does that take per turn to keep that going? 6 mana a turn. That's not that much. Started a war, negotiations, new rally, alright. Okay, we've seen this one before. New Mistwalker stuff is spawning. Conjure Abjurer Pylon research is done. Let's just do Catnap because it's quick. What? Who owns this? Oh! Okay, so this city expanded up out of the underground into this area. Okay. Ruler leveled up. Support abilities do strengthened on allies now. New Empire skill, knowledge structures cost us gold in production. Let's do research infrastructure. Quarries gain food and city stability, immediately gain binding essence. Non-racial units gain 5 hit points and 2 XP per turn for each racial unit in the same army. While in friendly domain, your units gain plus 10 hit points and plus 2 XP per turn. I guess foraging? We are maybe 1 turn away from teleporter infrastructure, which will be quite helpful. There's something here in my area. might be about to hit me with random enemies there. Oh my god, this is like a phoenix that's going through this vassal, just wrecking it. Okay, now I can give them... Alright. So withdraw the Whispering Stone there, and give it to these guys. Okay. Catnap research is done. Gluttonous Imp. Astral Divination. Illusory Feast. Don't know if I'm gonna use any of these, so I'll just do the fastest one. Bathhouse is done down here. Let's do Mana Obelisk. Take the research post. I'm gonna have to send troops over to clear this out, though. 2 tier 4 units. Tavern. Okay, and turn. Hello, good evening. Hey, X4, what's up? Does he have a third army there? He does. It's pretty small, though. Alright, raiding party. We can make some catapults this time. Alright, 3 turns until breach. Item forge is done. Okay, I need to destroy some stuff. Actually, hold on a second. Just realized I have a bow. I can just give him that. Have you played any of the Civ series? I have not. How does this game compare in terms of entertainment? I haven't played the Civ series. But from what I know, the biggest thing is this is very fantasy themed. So, you know, you can have like, you can make a faction of orcs, and then you can enchant them with like, you know, demonic or, you know, angel, or make them undead. Make them elemental, like they're made out of rock. You know, there's all kinds of stuff like that. Like it's very fantasy themed, and it's got a lot of customization. But as far as how like the gameplay differs, I couldn't say. You stay there. Astral Divination research is complete. Abjurer Glyphs. Enchanted units gain battle shields, which gives them precognition when they reach 60 and 30% health. Precognition, the unit will avoid the next effect of any ability or spell that does direct damage to it. That seems pretty nice. Let's do Town Hall there. Oh, nice. This ally just took this base from him. So now, instead of me taking his second to last city, this is his last city. Research posts. That's still training troops. Tavern is done constructing here. Let's do palisade walls. I didn't realize when the enemy took that city and I took it back, they destroyed the walls, and I didn't notice till now. Do another corrupt pact. Rooftop. Let's see. Okay, so there's teleporter infrastructure. Alright, mana city structures grant +5 knowledge income. Mana resource nodes and pearl resource nodes grant 10 gold and 10 production income. Those are both really nice. I think I'll take the city structures one, which made us go from 188 to 237 knowledge per turn. That's done. Lightning Torrent. A Duchess has fallen. Okay. Alright, last turn on the siege, and then we can attack that city. Or he might get impatient and attack us, you know, come running out of the front gate, we'll see. There he goes. Alright, I'm gonna hit auto. I expect it to lose, and then I'll have to play it on manual. Can I have angelic dwarves? Yes, you can. How about werewolves? Werewolves. You can absolutely have a wolf, like an animal army. I don't know if there's lycanthropy in this. Oh, he's got catapults. Alright, so he's got 4 catapults. I've got 2 onagers. Hold on, I'm checking the range on something. That's +2. Nothing in hex range at the moment. Oh, I didn't realize. So this unit, when it passes the champion tier, its summon gets stronger. That's interesting. Weaken that kata. First goal is to try to take out these catapults. Snipe. Nice. Alright, one down. Oh, I didn't realize the second fairy I had leveled up or evolved into its stronger form. No lycanthropy plus blood parasites, so you can have maggots in their lines. Yeah. Yeah, that came with blood parasite was with the vampires that they added. Let's try this. So I can summon this thing, and then once per turn for 3 turns, it can cast a shield buff on someone. Can't quite reach the giant with the Warlock Hex this turn. Alright, so I'm trying to move everything over to the right to get out of range of the left catapults, so I'm getting hit by half as many. Mike, is yours 2 part of the daily rotation, or do you have a variety of days? What's up, Purple Wave? Can you stop playing fun games? I'll go broke. Okay, my normal schedule is I stream every evening. So I've streamed every day for over 8 years, and I also, on Monday through Friday, I stream in the mornings. So Monday through Friday, I do 2 streams. Saturday and Sunday, I do 1 stream. On Tuesdays, we call that Guild Wars Tuesday, so it's easy to remember. On Tuesdays, we will have, we just focus primarily on Guild Wars 2. Tuesdays is all about Guild Wars 2. And then the other days, we just play variety stuff. In the last 3 years, I think, we were around 100 games a year. So, you know, Wednesday through Monday, we do a lot of different things. Whenever there's new Guild Wars 2 content that, like, has just come out, I will frequently play, play it for, like, a week straight or 2 weeks straight or something, while I enjoy the new content. But then it goes back to, like, 1 day a week. Also Mutiny Monday. Yeah, not always, but frequently on Mondays, we'll do a thing called Mutiny Monday where I play a game that has chat integration, so chat can type things into the chat box and mess with me while I'm trying to play the game. We haven't had Mutiny in a month. Haven't done it in a couple weeks, but I did say frequently. got a warlock. They hex pacted me. That's illegal. Alright, nice. Managed to get a hex going on their leader. Throwing some heals around. What was this, a pull shot? Deals damage to a unit and pull them adjacent to this unit if able. What's the range of this? That has some good range. I can only clip one unit with it. I guess at that. That takes out 2 of the archers. Okay. Still think Muck's gingerbread disguise was pure art. Oh, Mecha Chameleon. Where is this? 45% chance. Please? Well, we hit it. Cancel that. Cannot be affected. Okay. So yeah, it looks like if you do Fairy Dust on someone 3 times, they end up distracted, blind, and slowed, and it won't let you cast it again. But I guess that means it doesn't, let you waste it, which is nice. Nice. Second enemy catapult is dead. Fairy Dust on that. Blind. That's a good one. Nothing we can decompose here. What? Oh, the blood maggots! The pumpkin disguise was better. It was a moving pumpkin. I kept juking behind people. How are we gonna do this now? Catapult shot there. They killed my other catapult. Nice. Okay, I can Lightning Blast through 2 of them. So Sap Strength with the Druid Staff. Hit 2 of the 4 there. Lightning Blast with the wand through those 2. That kills an archer. Burn those. Try Pull Shot. Okay, pulled him over here. And stab him. Okay, he's dead. Soothing Breeze, heal those 2. Got another Blood Maggot here. Let's just wait. Champion conjure animal. We got a elephant. Oh, they froze? I think they froze that guy solid. Yeah, they did. Okay, he can cure it. Use decompose there. Oh. It did remove a negative effect, but it didn't remove frozen. Rip. Elephant charge. That wasn't a lot of damage. Let's see, transfer life to that one, and blast this guy. Wild speaker. Have him to unleash the beast on the big spider. Okay, that one's gone. I got another blood maggot. Dude, when I equipped this bow, I didn't even realize it had blood parasites on the arrows. That's pretty nice. Just constantly spawning those things. Who dat? Etherow, thank you. Appreciate you. We're getting there. At the moment, our whole front line is summon stuff. Ooh, that was a big AoE on me. Threw a fireball or something. Okay. So first have the baby spiders hit this guy. And what does this do? Deal damage to creature. Alright, stomp. Let's try stomp on him. He resisted the stun. That was very good damage. AoE heal here. Okay, that enemy hero is dead. Big hit on the giant. Fire blast. Yeah, that did clip my own parasite, but that's fine. Resisted the fairy dust. Does this hurt friendlies? No, it doesn't hurt friendlies. No friendly fire there. Another AoE heal. Catapult can fire. Boom. And shield the scorpion. Alright, they killed one of the blood parasites. Got another blood parasite. Right, killed another hero unit. Got another blood parasite. Okay, this, the giant is about to start running. His morale is broken. If he lives to do that. And he does not. Sap strength. Arcanist. Nothing in range of that. Could hex something else. We'll put it on that troll there. So it starts debuffing him. And that takes out, I think, their last hero. Hey. What's up? Was he sleeping and you kidnapped him? Catnap?
No. He slept. He was sleeping on my chair, that's at my desk, and I didn't know, so I pulled my chair, and then he meowed, and he jumped off, and I picked him up, and I figured I would bring him here.
Thank you for the visit. Okay. Alright, the third enemy catapult is dead. Okay. AoE those. Summon another animal here. We got scrap hermits this time. Resisted fairy dust. Resisted again. Spider net them. Immobilize two of them, I think. Okay, one dead. Damage. Man, he resisted 3 fairy dust this turn. He's very resistant. Archer can't reach anything this turn. Ooh. The giant might get back up. Yep. I forgot to deal with that. He's the only thing behind me, though, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. Ow. Don't think it's going to be that bad. Ow. Resisted fairy dust. Resisted fairy dust. fairy dust. Weakened him. Wait, that's my spider. They mind controlled my spider. What? That guy's dead. Okay, Giant's down a second time. I should get twice the XP for that. Yes, I will claim victory, because I don't want my troops to accidentally kill that big spider of mine that got mind controlled. Oh my gosh. I think I captured a tier 4 and 2 tier 3 units from him. Gonna find out once it finishes doing the AI turn. I did. Yo, look at that. I could take the river troll, the swamp troll, and or the nymph. All of them. And I got this equipment from them. Oh, you know what? I meant to... Let me go back here. Oh, it's not going to be there now. I have to wait. For some reason, I thought you couldn't use a two-handed bow and a mount at the same time. So either they changed it, or I'm remembering wrong. You know, I was just considering getting rid of this guy, and I realized he's exalted rank, so he's probably worth keeping. Send him back there. Him back. There we go. Alright, this guy is gone. Inescapably hungry and angry, Canna and Grump start clubbing one another with their bare fists. You dumb rot, this your fault, growls Canna, chomping on one arm. Ow, no, this your fault, lump brain, screams Grump as he grasps Canna's shoulder and begins to tear at it. In this way, the giant pummels themselves into blobbier bits, while a hot, fuming glow emanates off their outline. Fuming and fighting, the giant becomes blobbier and hotter until they combust. What? And is then devoured whole by Vintrog, leaving only a glittering golden gut. Sell the massive golden nugget. Reforge into a keepsake. Keepsake, I guess. Okay. What? This one? Oh my god. Alright. How do we want to do this? I could try to make this a vassal. Or... just burn it down. Or make it a city of mine. No, I don't have enough... I don't have enough Imperium to make it a city of mine and also raise my city cap, because I'm 3 out of 3 right now. I will vassal it and see what we can do with that. Alright, so need to get down here and try to help them if I can. Okay, that's just some XP on the way. Hero leveled up. We got... oh, start every battle with a Bone Wyvern. Yeah, free frontline unit. Okay. Alright, one enemy is off the board. When a ruler loses their throne victory... wait, what? Throne City, they cannot come back from the void after being slain in combat. Strike now to defeat your enemy once and for all before they regain their Throne City. Our goals have been compromised. What? We're okay. Dude, that scared me. Because there's a loss condition where if that one ally dies, we lose. And I thought that they had just killed him for a second there.
It's invisible dudes!
Breaker down.
Alright, once those combine, that'll be a second separate army. Abjur Glyphs research is done. Choose your next Tome of Magic. What World v. World reward tracks without Gift of Battle would you recommend? Any that are non-repeatable that you can only do once are going to give you more. So look for those. And then if you don't need Gifts of Battle, you really can choose anything. Lately, I've been doing Soto and Janthia reward tracks because you can pick a relic at the end of them. And so it's letting me get all the relics that I didn't have unlocked. But there's not really a wrong answer. Having trouble making up my mind here. Thank you. Sure. You are welcome. Alchemy's always pretty good. Can't really go wrong there. Yeah, sure.
The perfect alchemical formula.
Tonic. Markets. I just remembered, we need to get those teleporters up and running. Okay, set production. Let's do Mason and Hull. Mike, do you ever play the OG Guild Wars? I have a playlist on the Mukluk Plays YouTube channel for me doing a full playthrough of Guild Wars 1 Prophecies and Guild Wars 1 Factions, just like from last year. And I have never played Nightfall. It's on my to-do list. Okay. We've got what's essentially a second army cooking right now. Okay, we've got a choice to make here. Whenever new research skill is being researched, the knowledge cost of another random skill is reduced by 25%. That used to be over here, didn't it? All your 64 under draft. Alright, yeah, I'll take Chaotic Inspiration. Alright, so the second smaller set of armies are going to start picking off small things that can give us XP on the map. Paunch will become a vassal in one more turn. Let them go. Alright, it looks like Kelif Drift got their city back. Alright, so what's our next goal? The next nearest set of enemies is these guys right here. We got this Mistwalker camp that is invading our allies' space. I guess we can work on that. Alright, Orcalum can expand. What is a Fey Fissure? I don't know what that is. Omnisphere can expand. Oh, I can try to take this from the ally. 40 Imperium. Oh, gotcha. Need 2 quarries, need 1 forester. We don't have a forester in here. Alright, do that, and then that's boosted. Question of heritage. Karina approaches you the formal greeting. Okay, so should she be an elitist? That's pretty easy. Steward. That's pretty easy. Defender is not as good. Do elitist. Ham Benger, what are you doing up here? Alright, yeah, auto. Alright, so he attacked the Phoenix and pulled 2 of my armies into the fight, but it's fine. What? Heading out later, everyone. See you, Alex. I think he's already gone. I missed that. No, I don't need that. I got some boots we can give to somebody. Alright, so that is one thing that was bothering us that is gone. This Forsaken Cove would be the next thing. I'm not sure if the baby army can beat that. Spellbreaker. And this can expand. Fish farm. Spells ready to cast. Oh, abjure glyphs. This is the thing where when these units hit 60 or 30% health, they avoid the next incoming hit. Okay. Focused affinity. Gain 50 affinity points per turn in the branch of your highest affinity. Gain 5 affinity points per turn in every branch where you have at least 3 affinity. 50 per turn in your highest. But once one is filled up, will it then turn to help the others? Let's try focused and see what happens. I'm wondering, like, after it fills the blue one, will it then turn? So right now, this one, I expect it to skyrocket right there. But then after that's done, will it turn to one of the others? We are out of Imperium, by the way. City was released as a vassal. Oh, there we go. This thing is a vassal now. So that's Paunch. So now, like, here is our first city, and then underground there is our, right there is our second city. Oh, what? Allow spells. You know what? I didn't think they were gonna win that, so although I'm losing a unit, I'm gonna take that. Anyway, so I've got a city here, a city underground here, and a city there. But I now have almost like a ring of allies around me. So 1, 2, and 3. In addition to all the ones underground. So that should help a bit. Okay, these 3. Okay, that. Oh no, the War Golem. No, we are not okay with that. We cannot replace the War Golem. If I wanted to buy all the DLCs for Age of Wonders 4, which package should I get on Steam? Oh man, I've been buying the DLCs like as they've come out. I don't know. Let me see here. So I know like you can buy them individually, but they also have the what is it, like the season pass things? Go back. Go to the store page. And pause. Okay. Premium Edition, Strange Attire, Dragon Dawn, Eldritch Realms, Power Ashes. Okay, so... What is it missing? Okay, so the Premium Edition looks like it has most, if not all, of the DLCs, and it's currently 50% off. So if you want to get everything, just at a glance, it looks like Premium Edition is the best one. These battles are kind of annoying because like pretty much every unit just looks like a boat. And you have to like look at them really closely to see like which thing is which. Okay, we want to get the Hex on the ship, the ghost ship. That's their highest tier unit. I'm not making people broke again. Yeah, I didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, I can't use the protective wild growth on a water map. RIP. Pretty big hit. Alright, that takes out 2 of those. Okay, 1 group of Banshees is dead. That did almost nothing. On that. Let's see. Seduce grants a 90% chance of making the target enemy dominated for 3 turns. Can't get in range of anything with that at the moment. Distracted. Miss. Sap strength. Very nice. Slowed. Miss. Blind. A shield on that. Hello, new here. I'm watching your Mask of Slash playthrough on YouTube. So far, very helpful. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. I'm I play a lot of different games, and you are the first person to tell me that they came here from watching that specific game. So that's great. I hope you're enjoying it. Hey, Sig, what's up? See, blind that. Okay. Blind that. Missed the shot though. Alright, end turn. Oof. Pretty big hit on that unit. Ah, the War Golem, no! Alright, dominated that thing. I like Age of Wonders 4 as well, but I'm very new to the game. I have to learn a lot still, a lot of tombs to choose from. Yeah, we're trying the newest DLC right now, and I tried to just get all the newest stuff in one run so I could try it out. So the run is very kind of sketch, but the new tomes are fun. That unit's gone. Blast those. Let's see. Fairy dust, that resisted. Soothing breeze. Transfer life there, and blast that. Breeze. All right, Spider Matriarch. All right, that's another enemy unit gone. Bit of damage there. Okay. War Golem. I'm gonna have to use his teleport out of there because I really don't want to lose him. I think they could still kill him, so I just have to hope that they're not able to. Let's see what happens. The ghost ship backed up and summoned banshees. Okay. Alright, the War Golem survived that turn. Fairy Dust. What does Distracted do again? All targets become flankings. Flankings do more damage, okay. Alright, back him up. I want to keep that unit alive. Okay, that one's gone. That one's gone. Got a heal over time here we can use. Did that even hit? Oh, he might have already hit max. Okay. The Bone Wyvern is a summon, so I can have it charge forward recklessly. I'm not really worried about that. landed it. One octopus down. That's done. The ghost ship keeps making more banshees, but I think I am killing them faster than he's summoning them. Alright, at this point, feeling pretty confident, so to speed things up, I am going to do one thing there and then put it on auto. And just let everything kind of unga-bunga into them. Okay. A Thunderbird mount. Money. Signet of the Murderer's Mass. Double morale bonus to itself and allies when killing an enemy. Put that on the archer. Could give him the flying mount too, just to have him get around. What is that? Oh, tier 4. Oh my god. Krakens are annoying because they have a insta-kill. So if they hit an enemy with this ability, it just kills them. Period. So it's quite annoying dealing with that. Serious tonic research done. Mage armor. And start casting the tonic. And let's see. Altar of the All-Seers. Grants All-Seers blessing to every unit produced in this city. +2 vision range and plus vision. I don't know if you can have that in every city. I think I would rather have that here, because this is where I train most of my troops. Thanks. Let's do stone walls there. Alright, hero leveled up. Let's get that. Hero offers to join. Battle Saint, Warrior, Defender. Let's do Battle Saint. Where's the other army? There it is. that's not the screen I wanted. This is it. Okay, what other stuff do we have here? 17, 17, 19. Do that for now. New Empire skill available. Gain 300 relations with every free city. Infestation. Stacking 20 stability to all your cities for 10 turns. Okay. Province is being pillaged. Yep, working on it. Beginning of winter. Alright. Alright. Gonna hit auto and see how it does. Oh, yes, take it. I am taking that. Kraken spawn. So, the Kraken spawn can grow up to become a Kraken, but it can't leave the water. So that's the main issue here. So I'm gonna dismiss that. We'll level up. Let's see. I think we want healing mastery. New development skill available. Throne City gains 5 gold and 5 mana income for each magic material or empire has access to. Gain 150 world map casting points and combat casting points until the end of the turn. Repeatable right. He'll get away. I have an upgrade that my scouts just pop back home after 3 turns, so it won't die. Dude, I love how high ranked some of these units are. Look at this. Exalted 2. And units in this game, after they, have been alive long enough and they level up and they just keep getting exalted repeatedly, they just keep gaining, like, plus 10 max hit points. That's another reason I really, really love the mentorship thing. That every turn, the thing in the army that has the lowest XP gains 40 XP. Like, it just keeps leveling them up. Could take that out pretty easily. I'll go down there to do that. Mage armor research is done. Okay. Stonewall's done here. monolithic. Oh, my mana's in the negative. What? Okay. Yeah, definitely monolith then. Guess that last unit enchant pushed me over the edge. You welcome chat. Hey, Matcha. Okay, got that. Still don't think they're strong enough to deal with that spider over there. Okay, next thing would be this Mistwalker camp here. Another mana obelisk. Empire skill available. Teleportation mastery. Units are restored to full hit points and regain 50% movement points after using a teleporter. If they've not yet regained movement points this turn, teleporters grant plus 15 mana income. All wizard tower city structures grant 5 city stability, food, and knowledge. For Elder Vampires, the Vampire Castle upgrades grant this bonus instead. Okay. How's the realm? Challenging. There's rotating seasons, and like winter does ice damage to all your troops every turn. Summer can summon sandstorms and like burning winds. Is it spring, I think? Like roots can entangle your troops. How's the new DLC? It is fun, but challenging. That's what we're doing right now. Monolith there is done. The secret spells can be very silly, strongly recommend. The secret spells? Summon spells cost minus Warlock casting points, cost spells minus casting points. The Secrets of the Archmage in the title of the DLC, the new gameplay element. I don't know. Well, I'm on the first mission of the new thing. So, I have gotten some of the new tomes, but if that's not what you're talking about, then I haven't gotten there yet. Shields, resources, alright. Okay. Spells can now be cast on the first turn of combat. Wait, what was this? When an enemy casts a spell in combat with you, you gain combat casting points and mana. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Alright, so now that that's full, I wonder if the thing we took that gives us 50 affinity per turn, if it will then go to the next highest thing. This is 139, this is 125. Okay, so 139 Materium. So we'll see if that just shoots up. $1,200 combat power over there. Ugh. Material refinery research done. Okay. Materium refinery. Mana is still going down right now. Crit chance. Let's do Raise Undead. Wait, I think that one had another one? Did have another one. Okay, 139 Materium. We're gonna see if that goes up by more than 50 points. Okay, 3 turns on that siege. What's this? Swing knowledge. fact that we're just bleeding mana right now is pretty rough. Like, even if the mana runs out, I can use Astral Echoes to cast spells. However, that doesn't help with unit upkeep. What is something productive these two can go do? There's something. Did you get more mana? I'm trying. They've brought over 2 armies to get ready to defend their city. And they have some T4 and T5 units. Really? Just retry it. Hey Mike, I'm looking to try out your druid build in the Yours 2 PvP rush. I've been enjoying watching you play it. Yours 2 efficiency does not share PvP equipment. If you remember, could you please advise which rune, sigils, amulet, relic you're using with your PvP build? I can check. Hang on. One sec. The process just... I tried to open Guild Wars real quick, but the process hung. Let's try that again. I'll have an answer for you in a minute. Not quite in snipe range yet. Snipe that. Tonic. Try to stun this. It resisted. Cleric's Favor. let's see. Lobby. Alright, killed the enemy nymph. Ow. Alright. Person who wanted my PvP build. Hope you're paying attention. Alright. Lately, I was doing Sage Amulet, Relic of the Wayfinder, Rune of the Delyak, Short Bow with Cleansing and Agony, Staff with Transference and Cleansing. That is the build. Pets are Land Shark and Wolf, but the second pet, I've been experimenting a lot with it. This build, in some ways, works better with Wilderness Survival instead of Beast Mastery, but that's what the build was the last time I played it. Okay. Gosh, this wolf is taking so much to kill. There we go. What is this? Oh. Turn. Got kind of lucky. They had another unit back here, a Tide Spirit, but it's been getting frozen over and over and over by just bad rolls with the winter stuff. Hugely appreciated, thank you. Sure thing. Thanks, Smuck, for talking about Amalgam. Started using it now, World World. It's a lot of fun to just rip Reapers out of their shroud and finish them in 2 seconds. Maybe not a good idea to use my PvE builds at World World like I did before. Yeah. A tier 3 Tide Spirit would be nice, but it almost certainly has a mana upkeep, and our mana's already negative, so I'm gonna have to dismiss that. Alright, we can get a new tome now. That's a new one. Tome of the Weaver. Never seen this before. Units in a 2-hex radius have a chance of becoming immobilized for 1 turn. Gain 2 remorse. Dread Hunters. Enchanted units gain Demoralizer. Attacks deal plus 20% damage against immobilized or frozen targets. Conjure Weaver Spiders. Conjure 2 Weaver Spiders on target and adjacent hex. Priest of the Weave, a support unit that can rebirth dead units as spiders and transfer negative effects from friendlies to enemies. Spider's Embrace. Target race weaves themselves with spiders, gaining the spider unit type, fast movement. Base attacks gain a base 30% chance of inflicting immobilize. Increase for single shot attacks. That's new. Let's try it.
My with the weaver spider spins a deadly trap, waits for her prey and strikes a sudden rap. Puppet out a victim and ponder out the gain, and with the weaver spider spins her schemes again.
Okay. Mug, is Warrior good for a starting Lord? It's fine. My favorite starting Lord is Ritualist because you can get an AoE heal at level 2, and then you basically you can start fights with your army like half health and heal them up by the time the enemy gets there. So it lets you fight more often without having to spend turns resting and healing. But a warrior, would be more damage, so the fight would be shorter, so you would take less damage. So it can be good if played right. Teleporters gain 15 mana income. I've got 2 teleporters right now, so that'd be 30. That would get me out of the bleeding mana thing. Throne City gains 5 gold and 5 mana for each magic material your empire has access to. How many magic materials do I have? There's 1 there. Maybe 1? I might have 1. Okay, so that would not be amazing. Alright, let's do, oh yeah, I didn't load. Let's see, 139. This is 145. Okay, no. So, taking this, gain 50 affinity points per turn in the branch of your highest affinity. And I can't change it. So, it maxed this out really quick, but now it's not doing anything for the others unless I can change what my highest affinity is. I wonder if your highest affinity were all tied, what would happen? Would you get 50 to everything? Alright, teleportation mastery. And that's in the positive now. Okay, 2 turns until the siege breaks in. Chat, if you'll give me a minute, I'm gonna put my dishes away from lunch so my office doesn't look like Asmon's. I will be alright back. Okay. Sorry about the wait. Family just got home from an appointment and I was asking them how it went. Alright, you two. So they, because of the winter stuff, they cannot recover health this turn. What if they're in the city? Can they recover health in the city? Yes, yes they can. An obelisk. Library, Arcane Institute. Alright, I think this city cannot possibly grow anymore. It's filled up the underground cavern it was in. So at this point, getting more food for this area is kind of pointless, so we want to replace some of these farms with quarries. What are boosted buildings? A boosted building basically has a reduced cost and reduced time to build it. So, for example, this blacksmith says if you build 2 quarries, it'll be boosted. And if it's boosted, it would be like, I think, half the time and half the cost. Alright, let's do a save here. Oh, man. Can I do better than that? So that's losing the War Golem. But they have multiple T5s, so I'm just wondering, can I do better than that? I'm gonna try. They have ballistas. Yeah, some units just charging out too. Sap strength, weakened. Alright, Hex on one of the T5 things. That stuff. Right. Oh, where's the wild speaker at? There he is. Conjuring wall. Ice spiders. I should see some regen ticks. There we go. Alright. War Golem's up to like 80% health now. And I think it just like get frozen? Dude, all these... Dude, I just noticed all this stuff over here. Oh my god. Cannot mind control the big deer thing. Nice, got an immobilize on it. Tonic to get rid of the debuffs. Ice web. That didn't do a lot. Lines, nice. Resisted burning. Tonic. Fairy dust. Kill those two. Oh, can I polymorph this? That would be amazing if I could. Oh my gosh, he's a tier 1 unit for 1 turn. Can I finish him off while he's like this? Oh, that is a huge polymorph. Dude, turned the T5 Balrog thing into a beetle and killed it before it wore off. Saw your YouTube video about Warframe Welcome to Know. Thanks, Roval. I'm glad it's being well received, because, like, you know, I was critical about the game, and I said some stuff that was good, and I said some stuff that was bad, and sometimes when I do that about various games, you know, people get upset. So I'm glad it seems to have been received well. Is she immobilized? What is this? Okay. Alright, Onager. That. Let's see how that goes. Okay, the zombies died, that's fine. They were summoned units. They mind-controlled my Bone Wyvern. Alright. Orca says, hey Muck, maybe old news, but you complained about Warframe UI being in the corners. There's a UI option to adjust the HUD margins, moving all HUD elements closer to the center. Maybe that helps. I don't know if I saw that. I did see the UI thing that enlarged everything. And I tried that, and that wasn't really what I was looking for. I can look again and see if I can find the thing you're talking about. Ah, resisted seduce. No. The enlarging and the margins, two different things, so maybe it'll help a bit. Gotcha. Next time I have that open, I will see if I can find that setting, take a look at it. Lightning. Okay, they've still got the ballistas and these two big tier 5 deer bone skinner looking things, which are the main thing I'm scared of. Dust, resisted. Transfer life there. Blast him. Resisted. Tonic on self. He missed and hit one of my own units. Rip. Okay, that thing's dead. Buff the spider. Distract the big guy. Try to net it. Immobilize, nice. Healing breeze. Ah, he barely lived. Summon baby spiders. Let's see. Sap strength on the big guy. Partially resisted. Brace. Alright, that's all we can do right now. Okay, the abjuration pylon just expired. Oh wow, deer thing just moved over here and did like a freezing thing in a line. Hey, Caesar. Okay. Alright, so this removes negative status effects, so this should get rid of the freeze. Can't quite reach everything. Okay, one ballista down. Okay. Oh, wait, what? He gets another turn? Okay. That's unusual. Okay. Oh man, he's alive but low health. Shield there. Whiff. Yes, nice. Okay, one of the two big dangers is down. Isn't dead, zombie. Alright. Zombies. Okay. Do do Tonic on the Troll, and then Soothing Breeze. I like that the Vampire Spider heals itself for 5 every time it attacks. I see why it is named thusly. Okay, that unit stack is dead. There's a minus morale debuff here. Get that off. Decomposed over there. Decaying zombie here. It's not a, I'm just gonna hex that just to put the debuffs on something since the old target's dead. What is that? Oh, burning. That is a debuff. Miss. Oh, I should have done Fairy Dust before that attack. Cure. Soothing Breeze. Onager. And another one. Alright, shield on the troll. Alright, their turn, let's see what they do. You know, I should inspect that deer thing. I haven't looked at its character sheet yet. Let's see. Melee Strike does ice and physical damage. Phantom Charge does damage in a 6-hex line and can freeze. Captive Glamour tries to basically mind control a unit and keep it. Resisted Immobilize. Nice. Alright. All of the big problem stuff is down. So, at this point, I can auto the rest of the units, and they should be able to run over the remainder without major issue. Lots of their units are trying to retreat. So their last few... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was wondering if I had to destroy the ballistas before it would give me the win, because all of the non-ballista units were trying to retreat, and then it gave me the win. I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. No, I don't need the scout units. Okay. So if I vassalize it, I don't have enough Whispering Stones to juggle another vassal right now, I don't think. Probably better if I just destroy it. Right. Get these guys in the city to heal their armies up. This one can expand. There's a phoenix there in the way. 2 phoenixes. Oh my goodness. Okay, what else do I need for boosting? I need some quarries. Okay. So... it wasn't quite as much as I thought, but still helpful. So, like, Barry the Blacksmith, when it got boosted, it went from 4 turns to construct down to 3, and 100 gold cost went down to 70. So, by fulfilling the boost requirements, I guess it's like 30% cheaper and faster. Whispering Stone has returned. Why? Oh, because it's like they're under attack or something? Oh, he's like getting sieged. Who's sieging him? NPC Army of Kelip Drift. Man. Soren. Okay. Huh. If I leave here and they get a single unit over to the city, they will stop it from getting burned down. So... I'm kind of hoping that they'll be able to fight that off without my help. So they do need my help. It's gonna have to wait a minute. Giant spiders everywhere in this fantasy world I blame Tolkien. Court of Spring. Alright, so these guys should be able to come up here now. I don't actually know if they're going to be able to take on this Spooter. But... oh, they actually want to run away. Trade knowledge, gain Imperium. You know what? I will make that trade. Let's see. Mask of Precision. Cool. So now we're getting full income from that research post that was there because they were blocking it. Okay, produce an obelisk. Let's do Academy next. Spell Shield, alter the All-Seers. Spider's Nest unlocks various spider units. Let's do a teleporter down there now that it will generate mana. Academy. Hero leveled up. Adept. Let's get decomposed for the second ritualist. And polymorph. Dude, that polymorph in that last big battle with like the big Balrog looking thing, when I landed poly on that, that was like a 45% chance to land, and it hit, and then we got to kill it as if it was a level 1. That was incredibly helpful for swinging that fight in our favor. Look at tier 2, have an item for 3 turns. Try Fearmonger? Alright. Oh man, time flies when I'm playing this game. Okay, so once they finish their turn, we will need to save it. Hoping they're okay. Oh, you know what? It looks like some of my other vassals might be coming over to help them. Or not vassal, one of my allies is coming over to help the vassal, which would be extremely helpful, because then I could keep sieging the city down. And one more turn, this breaks. Alright. Seems like a long stream today. It's going over by about 10 minutes. But so we are going to save it here. Did it save? There we go, saving. And we will pick up from this spot next time. That is such a 5 more minutes game, chat. All right, thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you had fun. I will be back in about 5 hours. Our goals for tonight are to finish The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and then if there's extra time, because I think we're at the end of this, we will start Spiritfarer, and we will try that out. So that is the plan. As always, if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. Subscribe to the 2 YouTube channels that are linked in the chat. And a very special thank you to our patrons. They keep this channel alive, and I could not do this without them. There's a link to that in the chat if you're interested. Let's see. Mabalti says, how did the Warframe video do? YouTube is always like 2 days behind on stats. So, like, I posted it 2 days ago, so within the next 24 hours, I'll have a better understanding of how it did. But with that, I am going to raid someone on the Twitch side of things just to support another creator. Let me see who is live right now. Let's see. Looks like Annie Fuchsia is live, and she is doing, what is this? Oh, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. The new Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I didn't even know it was out yet. All right, Annie Fuchsia. All right, I'll send her some support. I'll see you guys over there. You guys have a good one, and I will be back later tonight. See ya.
Let's do a triple takedown.